Hi guys, welcome back. Well, we've got another classic gaming review for you. I was basically going through my back catalogue of games I've not played, and I stumbled across this one. Let's take a look at 24, the game. Well, here we have 24 the game. It was developed by SCE Studio Cambridge and was published by Sony Computer Entertainment, but in North America that was done by 2K Games. English people! The designer is Katie Sorrell, artist Rob Hill, writers Chris Sorrell and... what? Is that Dupai Demetrius? I can't catch a break. Composer is Sean Callery. And this is a PlayStation 2 exclusive. It was released in 2006 and is classed as a third-person shooter. The game is set between seasons 2 and 3 and provides the answers to many unanswered questions. Who was really behind the assassination attempt on President Palmer? How did Kim Bauer get the job at the LACTU? And how did Jack Bauer and Chase Edmonds first start working together? The game also features many of the stars from the first 3 seasons. In fact, there's more in this game than I've ever seen in any other. The voices, likeness and characters have been faithfully captured and recreated so players really can become Jack Bauer or Tony Almeida and other characters from the show. So because I now know that the game will basically tell me a lot of the unanswered questions, and that the fact that this is like a little mini-series, I am very intrigued. So for story, I am giving it 8 out of 10. Well, that is more than enough out of me. Let's get on with this review.
I'm a federal agent. Stop where you are.
I'm giving you permission, Agent Almeida, but you had better be correct.
Why did they have to kill him?
Murder is not the solution. This is not the way to do things.
We have a bomb squad on their way. They're following you in.
I don't care what your orders are. I take full responsibility.
"24, the game."
The following takes place between 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. This is Beta Leader. I have 2 armed guards patrolling the above decks. I don't know how many below. You're clear to continue in, but I want each and every position called. There's illegal arms shipments aboard and at least 200 kilos of the biotoxin ricin. Everything points to these people being on the defensive. If they even find out we're in the area, they'll blow the holds and release the toxin into the water system. Are we clear?
We copy you, Beta Leader. Beta Leader, they've got the ship rigged. We tripped the switch. They don't know we're here yet. They will soon.
Damn it. We're heading in. We need to get on board and stop the detonation of the ricin cargo. Maintain positions. We cannot afford to make any mistakes. Let's go! We need to get inside the ship. Spread out and take it slow.
Team in position. Taking cover. In position. Hostiles spotted.
Hostile down.
All clear. Move forward.
Audio. Well, as you've already seen, the voice acting is from the actors from the shows themselves, and this is extremely good. It just brings the show to life more within the game. As for the actual scripts, they all seem perfect. The only thing I'd say is at times it's as if it just lacks a little bit of emotion. It almost feels like they're reading the lines maybe in a locked away cupboard. Apart from that, the special effects themselves, from the machine guns, the explosions, people screaming, so on and so forth, I think is all done very well and to a very high standard. And for that, I am going to give it another 8 out of 10.
Hostile down. Following your lead, sir.
Hostile down.
Move up.
Jack, it's Michelle.
Priming
We have a bomb
breach
squad on their
charge.
way. They're following you in.
I copy.
They're all dead, sir. What's going on here?
It's the ship's original crew. They must have been killed when the ship was taken over.
Up there! It's the bomb! Following your lead, sir.
Can you defuse this? If not, I need to know right now.
I can defuse it.
What do you need from me?
Nothing. Once I set up, we'll be good to go.
CTU, O'Brien.
Chloe,
Chase.
I've been given a job by Carr.
Do you think they're on to you?
No. No, if they were onto me, I'd be dead by now. These guys don't mess around. Whatever they're working on is something big, and I need to get to the bottom of it.
Jack, what's your status?
How much longer?
I'm starting now.
Stand by. Starting bomb defusal.
With this type of bomb, it should be a case of following the master signal back through its relay paths and shorting out the trigger circuitry. Okay, that's the first stage. Just one more. That's it, I've done it.
Controls. Well, they're very easy pick up and play. In fact, the game will also teach you the controls. Not only could you read this in the manual, but the game will actually help you. And this I thought was very, very good. And that's where this fairy tale ends. Because in all fairness, I think the controls are a load of old cack. They're far too sensitive, in fact they're oversensitive. You will end up trying to kill somebody, run past them, and you'll actually be stood right next to them while they're shooting at you, while you're trying to turn around and shoot at them. The driving in the game feels very, very sluggish, and the car feels unresponsive. And that's possibly the worst parts of it. It does have some good aspects when you go into first person mode that are actually very good, but at no time do you actually really feel as if you're in control. Now that is a big letdown, because the controls could seriously make or break a game. I don't think this is personally a deal breaker, but it is bad enough for me to give it 5 out of 10.
Reinforcements to Purple Sector.
I've been looking forward to this chase.
Me too.
What's going on? Damn you, Chase. I trusted you.
Just doing my job, boss.
I should have trusted Target. Son of a bitch.
Graphics. Well, we are of an era, if you remember, where the cutscenes were a lot more polished than the actual gameplay, and for this game it is of no exception. Those cutscenes are done to a very high standard, and they really do look like the original cast and crew of the Series 24, and that's fantastic. You can see that they have taken a lot of time and effort to get that looking as exact as possible. As for the actual in-game graphics, I've got no real qualms. It's as I would have expected from a PlayStation 2. Tons of detail, the colours pop, the lighting is more than adequate. There is the odd room, unfortunately, where there's nothing but a box in one corner, and you wonder, why the hell did you bother? So apart from that, yeah, thumbs up. Can't knock it too much, but I will give it 7 out of 10.
Hey, watch out!
Gameplay. Well, to try and keep this game as interesting as possible and you playing, it has got, I feel, a very good story, but it does boast over 100 games. Those are really miniature games built within this game. It is primarily a third-person shooter, but it's also a driving game. It is also a first-person shooting game when you get to take out other snipers with your sniping rifle. Interrogating, you'll be doing that. You'll be code breaking, you'll be problem solving, you'll be using your PDA as I am now, trying to hack the code to gain entrance. and so on and so forth. And I think it does this really, really well. So for that, I am going to give it another 7 out of 10.
Talk! The following takes place between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. Just tell me the plan.
I'm not the guy you're looking for.
I want answers. What's the assassination plan?
You shot me! I need a doctor!
You know what the plan is.
It's nothing to do with me. Please, you get the wrong guy.
I know who you are, Robert. Your friends turned on you.
Nothing. You've got nothing!
Talk and we might be able to cut a deal.
It's too late. There's nothing you can do to stop it.
Son of a bitch! Snipers on the rooftops, is that it?
It's too late.
We need to upload this to Jack's GPS immediately.
I'm on it.
Yeah,
Sean's uploading the target info on your GPS right now. You should have it any second.
got it.
Overall, well, if you enjoy playing third-person shoot-'em-ups with naff controls, but more than adequate sound and graphics, then potentially this is the game for you. My only feeling is really that only die-hard fans of 24 who also owned a PS2 were ever going to play this game. It could have been so much more better. If those controls were spot on, I think this game would be brilliant, I really do. But I can't drag myself away from the control system. The camera that follows you behind, which I haven't mentioned before now, funny enough, the camera is terrible at times. You don't feel as if you've got any real control over it whatsoever. And that's a shame, because this game should have been better than what it is. But on saying that, it's 7.2. I suppose that's an average score for an average game.
Michelle, the motorcade has been attacked.
Jack, you've got to keep the Vice President and his people safe. Take out those snipers. Jack, I'm uploading more target information.
That's it. All targets have been taken out, Michelle. I repeat, all targets have been neutralized.
Good job, Jack.
Our flight time to Los Angeles will be approximately 5 hours. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
Almeida,
I need medics here right now. We've got people down.
it should only be another couple of minutes.
Some of these people might not have a couple of minutes. Sir, get back!
Well, there you have it. That's 24 the game. I am a die-hard 24 fan, so now that I have started this game, I am going to see it through to the end, because I do want to see those questions answered. This isn't, though, a game I am recommending unless you are a 24th Die Hard fan. Then I think it is worth you guys having a blast at this one. But everyone to their own. It's not for everyone, I don't feel, but if you're into it and you're into a good story-driven game, because that's what this is, then please, by all means, pick it up and give it a blast. Well, that's just about all I've got time for. I hope you've enjoyed this. I've certainly enjoyed bringing this to you as always. I'd like to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and please don't forget to give me a thumbs up because it really helps. I'll catch you all again. Take care.